Welcome back to Eliances Heroes, where heroes in business align. To be part of our super community and find out more about Eliances, visit www.Eliances.com. Now, back to our super host, David Cogan, founder of Eliances.
What a morning it has been. I mean, we had the protector, cybersecurity expert, CEO Lazarus Alliance, Michael Peters. We also had the president of Cinnabon. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so hungry. And we just finished the interview with the entrepreneur, rebel billionaire, Sir Richard Branson. But listen up. Our next hero not only creates great ROI for fleet owners, which is big enough, but he's also helping clean the air that we all breathe by saving the environment. Now we're talking about low carbon footprint, zero emission vehicles. He is the president co-founder of TorqueTrends.com, Mitchell Yow. Such cool stuff that you're doing. Explain though in detail what it is you're doing and how this came to be.
Well, start with thanks for having me on, David. And Torque Trends has evolved in its short 3-year life from being a component manufacturer for electrifying vehicles to being a complete systems integrator of electric drivetrain packages. So our business model today is really building make-model specific, bolt-on, plug-and-play electrification packages, and our target market is really the fleet. It's the fleet owner, the fleet manager that really looks at, pays attention to total cost to operate over a period of time. So they really appreciate the return on investment that electrifying their vehicles can create.
In fact, yes, you mentioned you're the manufacturer and systems integrator of repower packages for converting existing fleet vehicles. And you mentioned that, but what was the target to go after fleet vehicles first?
Well, again, it's because fleet owners really look at the total cost to operate, whether it's they keep the vehicles for 10 years, less or more. They look at that total cost per mile, and they know exactly what it is, right to the penny. So when you can show them not only a way to do the right thing environmentally, but to actually have a return on investment from their fleet vehicles, they're all in.
So why wouldn't every single fleet vehicle owner out there contact you and say, let's go ahead, let's do this, there's a return on it? Why wouldn't somebody?
Well, it is new. It is new technology. And as you know, electric vehicles in general are gaining popularity. Charging infrastructure is going in around the world. So it is the next thing. For example, there's a consortium of 70 power companies, providers like APS, Southern California Edison, something like that have made a commitment to the Department of Energy that they'll spend $90 million a year from their new vehicle purchase budget to green their fleet. So this is a coming thing. It is, it's happening now.
Now, you work out of the Texcelerator in Surprise, Arizona. You spent 35 years in aftermarket auto industry. You're doing a lot of pilot projects. In fact, I heard you're doing one in Norway. You're getting numerous requests for quotes from all over the world. I mean, it's just taking off and stuff. Tell us some of the projects that you're working on right now.
Actually, the City of Surprise was our first pilot project. And that's a small municipality. They have about 300 rolling stock in their fleet. And they, after the mayor drove our demo vehicle, which was a converted electric Miata, the city manager contacted our company and wanted to partner with us to green their fleet. So we just this summer finished that pilot project where we converted a F-150 crew cab gasoline-powered truck to 100% battery electric. And David, the importance of converting an existing vehicle is back to that carbon footprint. When you build a new vehicle, anybody's vehicle, the carbon footprint of building that vehicle, everything from digging the iron ore, is about equivalent to 10 years use of that vehicle. So it's a huge carbon footprint to build a new vehicle. When you take an existing vehicle, something that's already in the fleet, could be a year old, 2 years old, and convert it to electric, that is your shortest path shortest carbon path to creating a zero emissions vehicle. So that's really our business model. Take an existing vehicle, apply our package, convert it to electric.
I mean, that's absolutely amazing. This way you don't have to go out and buy a whole new electric vehicle. You can go ahead and have yours converted into it.
Exactly.
You're listening to Eliances Heroes with me, David Cogan. Be a hero. Go to where entrepreneurs align. Be part of the community at Eliances.com. That's Eliances.com. And we have the co-founder of TorqueTrends.com. That's TORQUE Trends.com, Mitchell Yow. In fact, Mitchell, you're a member of our community at Eliances. You've been to many of our experiences. Share with our audience, in fact, particularly, let's talk about the time that you brought the Miata down. You just had a huge crowd. Everybody was gathered around. What's it feel like to be part of the experiences at Eliances?
Well, it feels great. It's been a real blessing for Torque Trends, for myself personally, even on a personal level. Made some great friends. Our advisory board for our company is made up of almost exclusively Alliance members, and several of those are going to be coming on board as finances provide. And it's just been a great experience, a great alliance. And I've also just recently, this week, signed a marketing company that is an Alliances member, and also picked up a speaking coach from Eliances. So it's just it's a real blessing.
Now, what advice do you have for children that want to perhaps, as they grow up, their career may change and to go into something new that's not quite yet so popular but can change the world like what you're doing? What's the best way for them to become innovators like you're doing?
Well, I think the key, David, is to start with something that you're passionate about, whatever it is. If it's a true passion, you need to learn everything you can about it, become an expert on it, and then don't give up. Just continue to pursue it until you find that success.
Who do you bounce ideas off of? Who's the closest person with you that you say, you know what, everybody needs a mentor, or everybody needs somebody to bounce ideas off of? Who do you use?
Well, I do have a CEO mentor, but to answer your question, I think I'd have to start with the co-founder, my wife, Grace, who's she's got an MBA in business finance. She's really, really sharp when it comes to especially finance and investments. And so that's where it all starts, and she gives me great feedback.
Well, I got to tell you, amazing, because she's amazing, and I had the opportunity to be able to meet her. And you've done so much in your career. It's just, it's mind-boggling. I want to make sure people go to TorqueTrends.com. Mitchell Yow, who is, again, converting existing fleet vehicles into low-carbon footprint, zero-emission vehicles. What does that mean? That means you get a return on investment as you're a fleet owner. And for consumers out there like me, it means we can breathe better air, and that itself is magic. Mitchell, you are truly changing the world. You're working to lower carbon footprints, decrease emissions. You're our hero. Mitchell Yow with TorqueTrends.com. An amazing morning. Make sure you go to Eliances.com. And thank you to LoopyDocs.com, our producer, Glue. She does all these editing needs and so much more. David Cogan with Eliances.
You have been listening to Eliances Heroes, where heroes in business align. Eliances is the destination for entrepreneurs, investors, CEOs, inventors, leaders, celebrities, and startups. To present your superpower, visit www.eliances.com. To unmask Eliances heroes' secret identities, be sure to tune in every Thursday at 9 a.m. right here on Money Radio 1510 and 99.3 FM.